Kia ora everybody, welcome or welcome back to the channel. My name is Amy and I'm hitting my M&M container. I am the colorist here at Amy Ward Art. I am a colorist based in Aotearoa, New Zealand, and I really like coloring, and I do a lot of it every month. And we have a game that we like to play on the channel. Welcome to another episode of A Little Touch of Color Counts. This is a series that was heavily inspired by the wonderful Winter 89 colors and their version of the series. I'm going to make sure I tag them and put the playlist for theirs down below because it's currently at like 9 parts. It's a good amount to go and watch. But the idea behind this series, at least how I am approaching this series, is that I have in this delightful M&M container, not M&Ms, but my entire colouring book collection. So this is all 450 plus books cut out, wrapped up in these tiny little pieces of paper. So we're going to randomly draw one of these books. Whatever book I draw, I must touch. It doesn't matter if it's not if it's Christmas book and it's not Christmas, you know. It doesn't matter that we're winter and it's a summer book. And whatever I draw out, I must immediately work in. I don't have to complete the page. It's just about touching the page. A little touch of color counts. It's about falling back in love with my collection, which is huge. Pulling out books that I don't generally get access to because I just kind of rotate towards my good old favorites and I forget about hidden favorites and things on the shelf, and it just helps me reconnect with my collection and just do some more coloring. So it's really fun. You never know what you're going to get. Now there are a couple of exceptions. I say that there's no rule, there's no like exceptions, there's two exceptions. One, I accidentally put some completed books in here, so if I draw a completed book, I can't color in it. So eventually we will find the free completed books that are accidentally in here. And then the second one is if it is something that I have previously worked on in a Little Touch of Color Counts series, I may choose to not work on it. I may choose to work on it again. Some of them are mixed artists. Some of them I really enjoy the books. One of them I'm still working on because I didn't complete it in the series. So, you know, that's sort of like I don't have to if it's one of those books, just so I draw more books, but it's me. I might end up working on it anyway. So let's dig around in here and see what we can find. What are we feeling today? I'm feeling this tiny little one here. Ooh, Lulu Mayo, A Million Kittens. Okay, I've only done one in there. Let's go and pull the book out and have a look. So this is A Million Kittens, and the one page I've done in here is actually the title page, which I do really like this title page. I just did that with Colors and Super Golden. So that one's obviously not one we're going to colour. I love kittens, so of course I'm very pleased. We might have a kitty page. Do kind of like that rainbow mushroom one because we could go nuts with the colours. Make the rainbow, like the mushrooms, all rainbow and trippy, and just go absolutely nuts with the colours there, and then have like, you know, realistic kitty colours. I think that could be really fun. Oh, I need to crack the spine on this bit up. I don't think I've actually coloured one of the ones with black backgrounds in her work. It's cute. Sushi cats. That'd be fun to try the sticker trend on that's been doing the rounds, and I've been wanting to do that. So where you outline everything and you make it look like it's a sticker on some notebook paper or something. Yeah, it could be quite a fun one for that. Skipping through. That one's cute too. Little dress ups. Oh, that would have been a good Easter one with them and all the little. Oh, no, they're not all in bunnies. That one's just in bunny. That one's. Oh, they're in frogs and bears. All in onesies. Okay, we're going to mark that one too. Same idea. I could do the sticker ones there as well. But I like the sushi ones better for that. Oh, that's cute too. Don't think that's the mood though. So many cute pages. That would be another good sticker one, and that one could be quite fun. I think I'm leaning towards doing the sticker trend thing. I've been seeing the rounds done of. I think I've been seeing it done a bit in Small Victories, but yeah, like that one wouldn't be much. And you got the green, be easy to colour that one. That one could be cute too, but I don't think I love that one. It does have a mermaid cat, but it's going to be a lot of the same colours on that one. I think I think the green of the plants is what is making this one appeal a bit more, because it would be kitty colours and green. Oh, there's a little koala too. Oh, is it a koala? I don't know. It looks like a koala to me. I think I like this one. Just double check all my choices again. I do like the double, but I would just probably do some rainbow mushrooms and call that one done. So, but I'm also really excited about the sticker concept. Sushi, cats. What about the dessert one? I'm going to look at the dessert one again, because that one I could have a lot of fun with the colours, but there's not as much space. That one being simpler would work better, I think. Oh, we get a bit of colour in there, I reckon. I'm just hesitant about it all being the same colour. But no, I think we'll get a bit of colour in there. Okay, no, I think we'll do the sushi cats. I think that's actually the best one to do this thing. I'll see if I can find an example to show you guys, and I'll get my supplies, and then we'll get into it. Okay, so I got all my supplies, and I have a plan, which is always good. I need to crack the spine just a little bit further to make my life easier. Okay, so first part of this plan is just colouring the characters as per usual. So I'm going to use Crayola Super Tips to base, and then I'm just going to use MacLeod pencils to shade, because that's what I have right here on the desk, so it's going to make it much easier. So yeah, I will get all that organised, and we will probably just speed through this because it's just going to be flat colouring. So I'll put you guys on time lapse, because it's actually going to be all about the sticker effect rather than the actual page. So yeah, I will get that started for you guys, and we will get this coloured, and then we'll go on to doing the background. we are all shaded in and done all our details on here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start turning them into stickers. So I've got dust on the page. I've got my Posca pen nearby for anywhere where there might be a little bit of overlap because, you know, shaky hands. And I've got a Lango gel pen. This is just like a dark grey one. And we'll start with this one up here because this is a bit of an easier one. We're going to start by going around the outside, just leaving a little gap, and like it's a cutout. I could do this in pencil and go over it with pen. If you are a bit more nervous about it, I'm just gonna wing it because I'm lazy. Yeah, I'm just gonna, like it's 2 or 3 millimeters around the outside. Just create the illusion of a bit of a sticker. And then going back to my pencils, I'm going to make sure they're nice and sharp. So I'm still using the Pablos. Oh, and I just broke the tip of that one, probably because this pencil sharpener is full. Something to empty it into. One of those jobs. I've been kind of slowly pottering away at this today. I haven't been working on it like solidly. I've been coming back and forward all day, so it's been quite a good one. The shading itself didn't take long, but because I kind of just broke it up into a couple of sections, it has taken me all day, so it's getting a bit dark. So I want to try and get this done before we get too dark. Now our grey is dry. I'm going to start shading a bit underneath and just create a bit of a shadow. Like it's been stuck onto the page and it's slightly 3D. I'll get our slightly lighter grey to blend that out a bit. So yeah, that is how I'm going to create the illusion of a sticker. And I'm just debating because I liked the idea of putting it onto, making it look like lined refill, but I'm not a fan of doing lots and lots of lines. So that's the last thing I'm debating is do I do lined refill look? So yeah, I'll see how I go once I've done all the paper lines. It's just like, did I actually unmute my mic after all that? Because I had my mic muted for while I was doing all the colouring. Since it's a lot of the same old, same old. So there's a slight edge overlap there because, of course, my hands aren't great and I'm not perfect at colouring. So I didn't worry too much about doing a outline with pencil because, honestly, it's not going to go that great regardless. But I'm quite happy with how the outline's going. Like, doesn't need to be exactly 2 millimeters everywhere, you know? As long as we've got that clear distinction. I probably would have done it in a lighter grey because this grey is actually very close to black. So yeah, I think next time I'll do it in a lighter grey, but that's okay. So yeah, we'll carry on. This one's where it's going to get a bit hard because it's getting close to around the edge. I don't like dealing with creases. The main reason I don't want to do all the line works is I don't want to match up all lines. Though, that being said, if I grab a piece of note paper, tape it in place behind, that would give me guide. That's not actually a bad idea. Maybe we do that. I'm sure I have a scrap piece of lined paper around here somewhere. Alright, while I have this pen out, I'm also going to go over the face there. So I got a bit widened out. Bring those back out. Right, this one I want to combine the little yeah. I think that'll look really cute. So I think I'm going to put you on time lapse the rest of this because it's going to be, again, me just sitting here focusing away. And then we'll come back and we'll consider the lines. Okay, so they are now our all outlined. And I'm going to try and make it look like a piece of notebook, something like that. We would call it refill here in Aotearoa, is a term that we often use. It's just simple lined paper. But the thing is, I don't want to spend ages marking out lines. So I was like, oh, I wonder if I can get away with just using a piece of paper to measure it. But of course I have to get the paper square in order for this to work in here. So it doesn't have to be all the way in, but as long as the lines are square. Okay, cool. So we're going to skip that first line just to make that wider starting point that I should have probably have. And I just have another lingual gel pen. I've just gone for a bright light blue here. I have to bring it closer a bit to me, near my eyes. Yeah, I'm already regretting lines. I'm gonna like the effect at the end, I'm sure of it. I just ruling lines. This is like one of the hardest things for my hands to do, to keep my hands. Hopefully we're keeping straight. It'd probably be a better idea to have a second strip on the other side so it like can line up on both sides, but hey, at least I got the one side. At least I don't have to sit there and manually measure out all the 7mm lines. So yeah, we're just going around our lines that we've drawn, not overlapping ideally. It's already starting to look a little bit like a notebook. It's got that ruled line effect anyway. So I could have also drawn holes before I started doing these lines to give it that binder paper clipping. I'm doing this without the holes just because I couldn't find my circle template, and I was like, that's okay. It's one of them that doesn't have the holes. It's not made to go in a binder. It's like for jotting down notes and stuff like that. Right, check we're still straight down here. We are. This one's going to be straight across, nice and easy. I'm tempted to also get out the glaze pens and colour over the stickers entirely and make them slightly glossy, like the glossy stickers. I think that would be really cool. I could also do some like shine reflex with paint pens to make it like really obvious that it's stickers. I could also do some doodles on the page, you know, like it's back in school and, you know, we're just doodling around the stickers and we just stuck the stickers into our notebook. I don't know, did you do that in school? I used to actually collect stickers. Even up in high school, I used to have albums and albums of stickers. I was a real crafty kid and teenager. I do regret getting rid of all my stickers because the things I could do with all those stickers now. But yeah, I do still have some old stickers because my mum also still had some from back in the days that she gave me, which was really cool. There were these like gold foiled border ones that I sometimes use. They're really neat. No, I didn't go quite to the edge there. I'm trying to be good about going right to the edge, but I'm also struggling a little bit to see. Probably should do it across the bottom line. It'd be a bit easier for me to see, but for some reason my brain processes better with the top one. My hands are hurting so much. Yeah, it's really starting to look like a notebook pad. It's really cool. I think once we do like a red line down the side here, my hands, my hands aren't dying. I have gone over a little bit there on that one too, so we're gonna have to use white paint pen and clean up. But I expected that. Cool. Alright, I'm going to carry on with this. I'll put you guys back on mute and we'll just speed through ruling the rest of this page. Okay, managed to do that without too many overspills. I should technically go back over the black lines because there's a couple areas where the blue's like right on the black or the dark grey lines, but you know. So we're gonna take our ruler, and I'm just gonna do ruler width because that's easy. I go red. So we're going to do our little red line. There we go. I like that. That really does actually scream notebook now that we've done that red line. It's so cool. So yeah, now do I want to add any doodles around it, or do I just want to leave it as stickers on the page? I don't think I do. I think I really just want to leave it as is. I mean, I might change my mind in 2 days' time and come back and do it, but I'm actually just really happy with it like that. I think that's really cool. And it's a fun way to use up that little page. Perfect. All right. That's a page completed.